Okay guys, I can explain you what I know, because half of the stuff that is here, actually 3/4, I don't know what is for. But definitely you got a lot of buttons on the top end of the steering wheel, which is current business for Formula 1 riders. But on the back you got this lever, which is for shifting, upshifting like this, and downshifting by pushing like this. Normally you use the left end to downshift. But of course I have particular needs, therefore we had to place on the left hand side this butterfly to allow me to power the car. So this is my throttle. By pulling this lever like this, I power the car. I get all the 800 horsepower from my BMW engine. And down here on the bottom is the clutch to start, basically, because after the start I don't use it anymore. So as you can see, it's pretty complicated steering wheel. They have explained me some stuff, which is like how to control the speed down the pit lane by pressing this button, and how to put it into neutral by pushing this one. They had to explain me, otherwise I would hit some team members if I couldn't put the car into neutral. And also I'm using these two buttons to change the throttle map, because all the team members of BMW Team Sauber were kind enough to prepare me different throttle settings. In other words, I can change the relationship between the movement of the throttle lever to what happens on the engine, you know, in opening the butterflies for getting the power. So this has been quite helpful to really find out something that allows me to drive smoothly, but by not losing any power whenever I need to select some.
And yes, the man who lost both his legs in that horrendous accident at Lausitz climbs back into a Formula 1 car for the first time in many years. Of course, did race for Lotus, subsequently for Williams. In between, of course, won the Champ Car Series for Chip Ganassi, moved back to Champ Car, where he subsequently had that massive accident. Just amazing he survived it, and just equally amazing that he can get back into a Formula 1 car like this. Of course, his racing career resumed a couple of years ago very successfully when he moved into the World Touring Car Championship with BMW, has been able to win some of those races with hand controls, as you heard him say, opening the throttle with the paddle shift, which has been modified, but I believe is braking with his prosthesis legs, or leg, right leg obviously, and that's just absolutely astounding that he's able to do that. One of the nicest men you'll ever meet in motorsport, Alex Zanardi. And the times he's putting in here certainly are very impressive indeed. Not far off a good GP2 time, apparently, around this tricky Valencia track, coming in then at the end of that session, and highly emotional moment, obviously, for Alex, and indeed for Dr. Mario Tyson, the boss of BMW Motorsport, who came up with the idea of giving Alex a run in the car. The engineers at BMW, there's Mario Tyson. The engineers at BMW worked hard to just adapt the car. They didn't need to do that much, actually. And there, of course, Alex having to pull himself out. Tremendous upper body strength he has. And Alex, very impressive indeed. And congratulations, and a hug from Dr. Tyson. And a great opportunity for the photographers here.
I could look in my mind or in my heart to try to give you an answer which would satisfy your viewers, but in reality, for me, you know, I've been through many things in my career, and therefore the greatest feeling, the one that emerges above all, is the pure fun, you know, the pure pleasure of being back into a fantastic race car. And I do understand that this test represents much more for people watching, because it is above all, you know, the proof that as much as technical things may be complicated and may be important for our life, if we don't really have the desire to do things to succeed and our fantasy and we work out of that, we don't achieve nothing in life. So, I mean, to put a guy with no legs into a Formula One car, it is, to me, you know, it does represent something very, very special for BMW, and therefore I'm very proud to be the one that is doing this.